box.
Yeah.
And I just looked, and there was just this huge tree that had just like split off of like 8 other trees on its way down, and I was like, holy shit. And then there was one down. I saw like 4 down on my way here, and I was like, holy shit, like this has been rough.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Jeezy Louise. Jeezy frickin' Louise.
Cheesy Luigi. Jeezy frickin' Louise.
Turn that off. I'll come.
Right before we started looping.
Oh man.
Because that's what it was prepared for. It was prepared to just start the infinite circle that is.
That's not how you spell that. Oh no, I did it wrong.
I like that I clicked on it, but it didn't actually like pull up the stream, just the audio somehow. There it goes.
I forgot that I've got to put the entire fucking hyperlink
Oh yeah.
into Discord for it to work. Wait, did that one not work either? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Aw, shit.
This one right here, fucking hellion.
Aw, shit.
Fucking
What?
hell. She's peed on my clothes twice in the last week.
Aw, hell yeah, dude. Fucking teach him a lesson. Teach him a freaking lesson. Hey.
Go on that couch. That's alright. Apparently nobody gets in trouble for throwing cats on Twitch, right? That's a solid reference, right? Not dated.
Got it to work. Don't worry. Everyone's just gonna get notifications of me trying this 4 times in the Discord channel.
No worries.
Because I'm an idiot.
Is the noob one working yet?
What do you mean?
Like the notifications for when people go live? There you go. I would drink one, but I've in the last 2 weeks I've had all of them, so I don't. I'm out of noob again.
That's alright. I've been I had a unexpected purchase. Not even really a purchase. I had an unexpected expense that was quite beefy that I was not ready for in the middle of moving.
Yeah.
So I also do not have any. Well, I can't sleep at this new house, dude. I'm scared. It's just so quiet.
Yeah.
And Windstream sucks. That's my hard stance this week.
That's not a hard. That's like the most open stance ever.
Windstream can fuck clean off. Oh no. The Baba Booey fell down. The Gabagool.
He doesn't stand up well. Really doesn't. You can shut the fuck up, Ice Maker.
I mean, it's weird to me that they make fridges without ice makers.
Yeah, right?
It's 2021. Get with the
Even like we had like a crappy one when I lived over in Jefferson. It had an ice maker. We didn't have a connection to have it make ice, but it had an ice maker.
Dude, even the shitty fridges in my apartments have always had...
Yeah.
Wait, no. Our first one didn't. We had to make the ice.
Yeah, ours did in Gwinnett. But
I think. I don't remember. I mean, it's such a hassle.
yeah.
Those little trays, not easy to use.
No, they suck. Those trays suck.
I guess they make those silicone ones. Those ones are probably easier.
Yeah.
Those
But those aren't $1.
That's very fair.
I can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up the hard plastic ones that suck.
Yeah, maybe that's why they suck. Now that I'm thinking about it. Went to the Dollar Tree to get this fridge. No ice maker. Doesn't cool anything down. This is just a box.
Speaking of cooling down,
Oh, shit. Fucking, did I do the cold open?
I hope you brought your swim trunks and your goggles. Because this week on My Neighbor Mothman, we're talking about mermaids.
Oh, God, fucking... I'm not gonna lie to you. For a split second, I was like, oh, no, I'm fucked. Did we do the same thing?
So welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
This is our unsolved spooky cases of
This is our
mystery
horny podcast.
No.
Hey, you don't tell me what... Hey, over here on this side of the couch, it's horny. It's gonna be a weird one, I think. So like X-Files-esque unsolved mysteries, a little bit of true crime.
Yeah, a little bit of paranormal,
cryptozoological.
Yeah, we touch on a little bit of everything here. Lately.
Wrestling podcast.
Wrestling?
Nah. What if I just start coming with only wrestling like legends?
So the Undertaker.
So humankind. I have Peacock now. I could start watching wrestling.
Start watching wrestling.
It's so long though. Those events take forever.
All right. So we're going to talk about mermaids today and mer person in general.
Okay. Wouldn't it be mer people?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. I didn't come up with the word.
Well, but you're the one that wrote it down.
Yeah, but I wrote it down as it was written.
That's plagiarism.
This
has been a sting operation.
Okay, are you a teacher?
I'm wearing a wire. It's not the microphone in my hand.
It's all some variation on plagiarism because we're just telling the story of the thing that's existed for years.
These are all of mine are my own original thoughts. I've never plagiarized anything. One time I did plagiarize a paper in school, though.
Yeah? Did you get caught?
No.
No, they don't. That's a lie. Kids, if you're listening to this and your teacher says that they're going to like a regular classroom test, not like a big test. Don't cheat on a big test.
Yeah. Okay. I can back you up there.
Yeah, if it's just like, oh, write a paper on where the red fern grows, you just go on Cliff Notes or Spark Notes.
What the hell is where the red fern grows?
That's the book about the two dogs, the two bloodhounds.
Oh, is that Old Yeller?
No.
That's probably Old Yeller, isn't it?
No. Old Yeller is one dog.
Yeah. Well, but the second wasn't that Old Yeller. It was probably like, okay, it was probably called Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about Fern Gully?
No, I'm not talking about Fern Gully. It's two bloodhounds that they raise.
Fox and the Hound.
And one of them dies, and then the other one's sad, spoilers. And then the other one dies, and then the book ends. That's every book. Cheating is good. Do it. You know you want to. That's from Jake.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't even. I was looking at the left side of the screen. Yeah. I was like, I don't even know who said that. G. Yeah, no. Well, I have this thing with authority where I like to test how much I have to do to get into trouble.
Yeah, same.
And let me tell you, in unnamed teacher's 8th grade English class, plagiarizing did not get you in trouble.
Yeah. There you go.
As time has told.
Anytime a high school teacher tells you this won't fly in college, it'll absolutely fly in college.
Don't go to college.
All right, so a mermaid or a merperson is an aquatic creature with a upper body of a human, tail of a fish. We've seen Little Mermaid. These aren't new things. Zach's gonna watch Little Mermaid eventually. It's in the Disney movies that he's got to watch all of.
Fuck, I haven't started on that. That friend got riddled with COVID.
Oh, excellent.
That friend just getting beaten to death by COVID.
Oh no, hang on.
Talked to him the other day, and I was like, how are you feeling? You feeling any better? And they're like, I've had a fever of 103 degrees for 8 straight days. I don't know how to think. I don't know where I am. And I was like, you're probably still home, right? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, well, there's something.
There's one thing you could do.
And then the other day, they're like, now my roommates have it. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Shit. You're done for. You guys are just going to pass that around for months.
Back and forth.
For months. So, yeah, I've not started on that. I've just been watching Digimon.
All right, well, Little Mermaid happened in like the 90s, so there's like 40 years in movies before you get there.
Perfect. Great. Love it.
Mermaids appear in folklore across the world. Mm-hmm. Europe, Asia, Africa, New World. That's us, where we are.
All right, George Bush. Wasn't...
What? Hang on.
Didn't he say something about a New World Order? Yeah, he did.
I mean, probably. I didn't say order, but...
I know, but I was kind of piggybacking off that. I might not have seen My Little Mermaid, but I did see that one movie, that one Disney original movie where that kid turns...
H2O? No, not that one.
I think it was called like the 13th year or something like that.
Yeah.
That kid turns 13, he turns into a mermaid. Yeah, and then his mom is a mermaid, and they don't ever really delve into how that happened. Yeah, just that one scene of that movie where he's washing his hands and they start turning into scales, and I was like 12, and I was like, does that happen when I turn 13?
Yes, so.
I was the oldest person I knew at that point that wasn't an adult. So I was just
they weren't gonna tell you.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell me the truth. Maybe they got rejected. This probably goes
scary.
This probably goes hand in hand with me thinking I was a waterbender, huh?
Yeah, probably related. And now your subsequent fear of water.
Dude, I hate it so much. Someone invited me to go rafting, like river rafting.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I can't do it. And they're like, the water is 2 feet deep and you can see it.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't matter. And they're like, what are you scared of in that water? I was like, I don't know. Like, if it was just the ocean, if I was just scared of the ocean, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's because, like, I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, it's big.
I can get in a pool. It fills me with so much anxiety. So I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Who knows?
People not filled with anxiety were sailing, though, as early as 3200 BCE. And that's some of the earliest sightings of mermaids.
Hey, hear me out real quick. Real quick question.
Yeah.
Are mermaids sirens? Are those the same thing?
So, I have a little touch on that.
Okay,
there's a couple variations in here, but not really.
Okay, that's fair. I just feel like I felt like you hear about sirens at the same time that you hear about mer people, and so I was like, man, are they
it's just a person. It's a person like in the water, so that people
that makes sense.
Yeah, just tie them all together. The Starbucks logo is neither. It's a different kind of water sprite.
I thought it was just the Starbucks logo.
No, it's like a
water sprite thing.
People always say, "Oh, it's actually a siren." Like somebody said it's a mermaid, and it's neither of those.
Well, who cares? Starbucks sucks. Go get you some Dunkin'.
Get some Dunkin'. So let's start with a less than reputable person recounting their tale of mermaids.
Okay.
Off the coast of Hispaniola in 1493. One Christopher Columbus.
Oh, God. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, not a great guy, but one of the earlier, like, accounts that is written for mermaids. Right?
Makes sense. That sounds like something he'd do.
Columbus reported seeing 3 female forms which rose high out of the water, but were not as beautiful as they are represented in stories, like the other stories of mermaids.
Oh, okay. So he's calling them uggos.
Yeah, he's like, they're not as hot as everyone said they were.
That sounds like something Christopher Columbus would say.
Another record here from the logbook of Blackbeard. Right.
Man, Pirates of the Caribbean
records that he instructed his crew on several voyages to steer away from charted waters, which he called enchanted, for fear of merfolk or mermaids, which Blackbeard himself and members of his crew reported seeing. These sightings were often recounted and shared by sailors and pirates who believed mermaids brought bad luck and would bewitch them into giving up their gold and dragging them to the bottom of the sea.
That kind of sounds irony.
Yeah. As like mythology and stories like transferred across the world, they all just kind of melded.
They all kind of
yeah. In another 500 years, the same thing's gonna have happened with other stuff.
Yeah.
Blackbeard. 2 sightings were reported in Canada near Vancouver and Victoria.
Cold water.
One was between 1870 and 1890, and the other one was in 1967. In 2009, August, after dozens of people reported seeing mermaid leaping out of the water doing aerial tricks in the Israeli coastal town, they offered $1 million award for proof of its existence.
That's crazy.
But you'd have to get evidence that is 200% real proof. That's in quotes. And they are holding that award available for the next 100 years. So geneticists, if you would like $1 million, you can make a nightmare creature that will cost more than $1 million to make.
I don't think it's quite worth it.
No.
But can you claim that award once every year for the next 100 years?
I don't think so.
Wait, hey though, is it a one-time thing?
I don't have the details of the award. All
right, look, I'm gonna swindle the Israeli government out of millions. Hey,
yeah.
I don't know what side of that situation is the bad one.
I think
the Israelis are on the bad side, right?
I don't know.
Me neither.
And that from what I've seen, both have done terrible things, but I have no clue because I don't keep up with the world.
Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna Google it real quick.
I know that the country is slowly losing the other.
It's Israel and Palestine, right?
Yeah. I know that the Palestinian land is rapidly disappearing. But
okay, well that sounds like they're the bad ones. That sounds like the Israeli is bad.
I'm not gonna dive too deep in on that because that's something that I don't keep up with.
Me neither.
So we can move on to the aquatic ape hypothesis.
What?
Also referred to as the aquatic ape theory. It's a proposed evolution that the evolutionary ancestors of modern humans spent a period of time adapting to semi-aquatic existence.
No thanks.
The hypothesis was first proposed by a German pathologist in 1942, and then independently by English marine biologist Alistair Hardy in 1960.
I'm telling you right now, if I ever got the guts up to go into the ocean or anything, and I saw an underwater monkey...
Well, I mean, that's just... It's not gonna be a monkey.
Okay, well, hey...
It's gonna look a lot more like a nightmare fish. It'll be way worse than a monkey.
That's fine. Because then I could be like, ha ha ha, see, I knew the ocean was bad. I see an underwater monkey down there just running around on the seafloor on all fours like that. I will
find some sea bananas.
I will piss myself to hell. Do you ever laugh too hard at something?
Yeah.
And you get a little scare of like, am I about to poop myself?
Yeah, I've done that.
It's such a humbling moment of no matter what you were doing, you feel that little pucker and you're like, oh well, nothing's funny anymore.
Ugh.
I don't like that there might be underwater monkeys, Levi.
The scientific community at large has gone, no, that's stupid. In case you were wondering.
All right, cool. I'm much more at peace now.
So there are 5 primary reasons as to why mermaids do not fit current evolutionary understandings. Mm-hmm. Regulation of body heat, number 1.
Could they not be cold-blooded?
Not in mammalian.
Hey, well, they're mermaids, so.
But that stems from them evolving from humans.
But what if they just evolved from fish?
Is the problem? Well, that's a whole nother. That's not the aquatic ape theory.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and back up the scientists on this one. This is stupid.
Evolution just doesn't do that.
How do we know?
Well, because we can trace genetically back, like, this is gonna make some people mad, where we came from.
Okay, alright, but look, fucking with enough time, we changed from little fishes into us.
Yeah, but this is too short a period of time. Since humans existed to where we are now. Like, to like where the mermaids would have to be. Because it takes place over millions of years, and we're not that old as a species.
Could be.
We're a few thousand years old.
Could be. Hear me out, though. Could be. Hey, look, mermaids, built different.
Built different, could be.
On a literal sense, built different.
Reproductive challenges would be another thing.
If you want to talk about reproductive challenges, let's talk about my love life. No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about eels. I just recently figured out that we don't know how eels reproduce.
Yeah. Isn't that great? It's freshwater eels, specifically.
I don't like that. Go back on to your mermaids. That's all I had about that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, so it would be assumed, since they're mammals, they give live birth. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
But think about the uselessness of a baby when it's born.
Up until a child is 8 years old, and after someone turns 65.
Yeah.
Those two groups, useless. Nothing good. Except for my grandfather, who is a gem. Every other old person or baby, fuck off.
It's true. I don't have any of those in my life, so yeah, I'm just hardline. I can hardline stance.
Look, I was iffy on old people for a long time, and one time when I was 17, I was pulling through a Kroger, and they've got the big thing that like you stop and you wait for people to cross.
Yeah, it's crosswalk.
So I stop. This old man's standing there, and he's like, "Go ahead." I was like, "No, that's not how this works, buddy. Go ahead." And we just sat there and just exchanged waves for like 8 rotations. And then I was like, I don't have time for this. Yeah. I'm 17. I got big things to accomplish. Yeah. So I start going, and this dude punches my window and walks around my car and just starts just screaming at me. And I was like, you've done it, buddy. You've done it, Clyde. You've ruined my life. Cletus.
That's the Clyde is the oldest name you can come
It was the first pull I had. I wish I knew where that man was now. I'd beat the brakes off of him. That's somebody's grandpa, and I don't give a shit.
There are underwater digestion issues that would also have to occur because taking in all that water would be a problem.
Yeah.
And seawater, so that's a whole nother. And then lack of physical evidence is the last bullet point here.
Hey, freaking water ape scientist? No. Yeah. All right, yeah, no, these people that came up with this water ape theory, stupid.
They're scientists, though.
That don't mean
exactly. Exactly.
That don't mean anything. Ooh, I went to school for 7 years, so I know where mermaids come from. Shut up. No, you don't. Oh, they can't be like that because they couldn't eat food. Shut up. They're mermaids. There's something going on in there.
No, I do have their...
Why am I so hostile?
I don't know.
It's because you got me started on old people.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's regarded as a simplified version of evolution, which that's not how that works.
Yeah.
Humans also naturally fear swimming.
Hey, that's right, baby.
The sea also lacks a bunch of nutrients that the human brain needs to function.
These stupid scientists. Stupid.
All right, so yeah.
You know how crazy the world would be if we were all still very scared of swimming?
It would be a very different world.
It would be a very different world. Hey, all those bullies that push people into... First of all, we wouldn't have pools.
No, pools wouldn't exist.
Unless they were like knee.
I don't know. Depends on how.
Yeah.
Would you get in a knee-high pool?
I mean, like, if I go to the... If like, I'm hanging out with someone and they really want to go to the pool...
Yeah.
I'll sit at the stairs.
Yeah.
I'll get my feet in there. That's about as far as I'll go.
How about a bath?
Hey, first of all, I'm an adult. I don't take baths. I don't fit in a conventional bathtub.
Yeah, right?
I'm too wide.
The last time I like sat in a bathtub was a night that I was drunk and needed to sit down.
I will say, when I am drunk, I do love to sleep in a bathtub.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bathtub, good place to cry.
Oh yeah.
You turn that shower on and you put your back
that's a whole nother. You just happen to have a bathtub base to your shower that you're crying
I'm just
in.
sitting in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I'm not taking a bath and crying.
Yeah.
I'm just in the bathtub. Sit there, turn that shower on, have it right on the back of your head. Real nice. Really gets the feelings out. This is a weird episode.
Yeah, it is. It always is. So some explanations are, right? Of
Mermaids.
course, the sea cows, right? Manatees.
I was going to say, isn't that just
and
manatee?
the now extinct dugong. Yep.
Hey now, wait a second.
That's Pokemon, right?
That is a Pokemon.
That's what it's based on.
That is a Pokemon. That is one of two Pokemon that I need to complete my Kanto Dex on Pokemon Go.
And then and it evolves from seal.
Yeah.
They got real creative with those two names. They picked two things that exist.
That is
and made them white.
Hey, we have another podcast that would make more sense for us to break down the weirdness that is Pokemon, which I will gladly do.
Also, the ancient Greek word for sea cows is sirena, which is siren.
So that was a weird noise.
It was. The problem is that those only live in tropical waters, and it doesn't explain mermaid sightings in colder parts, the colder waters of Europe and Canada.
They also live in aquariums.
They do. You put a weird emphasis on that.
I said it, and I was like, surely he'll like laugh at that, and then you just moved on. I was like, oh no.
No, most modern sightings are likely just dolphins or seals.
That makes sense.
Because like it's just a weird fin that you're gonna see, and then you're like, oh, that, and then you move on with your day because you gotta send dank memes on Twitter.
That's the oldest thing that you've ever said.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Oh,
Levi.
Yes,
you're almost 30.
I know. Isn't that something?
Yeah. I've got to poke fun at you about it, so I don't think about the fact that I'm about to hit mid-20s. What are you going to do about that?
I mean, I have a plan for 50.
Hey, just don't.
Just don't. Yeah, that's all right. Most of the time people ask me how old I am. I go, I don't know.
I mean, that's perfectly fine.
Because I forget constantly.
The last time before I moved all my computer stuff, and I was playing Splitgate, and we were talking about Call of Duty, and I was like, oh man, imagine doing that. I was like, what am I, 21 again? And then I had to realize that I was not at any point 21 when Warzone was out.
Yeah,
and I have not been in several years.
Yeah,
and that stressed me out. I also had to I had a conversation with someone about my very recent admiration for Jimmy Buffett, and I had to go, yeah, it was probably about midway through 23 years old that I went, I wish I could be this happy, because Jimmy Buffett is just living his life. I bet he's seen a mermaid.
The difference is he probably did enough cocaine, which is where I was going to see a mermaid, because at our age he was doing lots of cocaine.
Yeah, he was. That man, I don't know if we've talked about this in the podcast. That man's put out so many albums. Yeah. He's put out 30 albums.
He has never gotten an award nomination.
Look, they hate him.
They do.
They hate him because he's speaking that truth. There ain't nothing better than a cheeseburger in paradise.
They gotta give him
they've got a
honorary Grammy.
They gotta make an award for him.
Yeah.
Hey, coolest old dude.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett every year. I take back my earlier statement about hating all old people except for my grandpa. I also don't hate Jimmy Buffett.
That's fair.
That man living his best life.
I also don't hate Jimmy Buffett. Give me 2 seconds. I've had this issue lately where if you can look up onto our stream right now,
we're
frozen.
Uh-huh.
But the background's moving, which means the stream isn't frozen, but the camera was freezing all day yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on. There may be a update for El Gato that I missed or something. But if I go and reset it, it just fixes itself. So I'm going to do that.
All right, it's just me. Went to an antique store yesterday. They had a little typewriter thing, and they bamboozled me because someone had written "I work," and I guess they took the ink out of it because I was like, "Oh, you're gonna hand me a typewriter that works in a store where I'm not gonna buy this typewriter? I'm about to commit many a crime."
Swear words.
Well, first I was just gonna put poggers because I think poggers is funny.
That'd be a funny thing to type on a typewriter, yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think the reason I wanted to type it is the thought of some 60-year-old white woman walking through this store going, I'm going to put this in my house. Oh, look at this typewriter. I remember when it... Poggers?
Do I look like I know what a poggers is?
Why do you do that so well?
I watched a lot of King of the Hill growing up.
I did not. I wasn't allowed to watch TV after 9 p.m. I did watch a lot. Wait, sorry.
Yeah?
I wasn't allowed to watch things I enjoyed after 9 p.m.
Ah, there it is.
Because I did watch, which I've recently found out that a lot of people didn't know about this. You know about the Home Shopping Network?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Used to watch a lot of that.
That's interesting.
Well, because I used to need a TV on to sleep.
Yeah.
But I couldn't put on anything I liked. And my mom would make me put on. She made me put the Game Show Network on for a while, but then I started to like that.
Yeah.
So then it was the Home Shopping Network and infomercials. Watched a lot of Flex tape.
Our rule was, this was when I was real little. It was Okay, you can stay up, but if you're staying up past your bedtime, you have to stand.
That's bullshit.
So I just go to bed.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
And play my Game Boy. And when I came in and checked, I hid it under the pillow.
Yeah, dude.
I had to have a flashlight though, because I had a Game Boy Advance without a backlight.
It wasn't the backlight.
Because I'm old.
I mean, I had one. I had a color. I had a Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Color. I used to think, I had talked to my mom about this recently. I used to think I was a master of pretending to be asleep, which for me meant laying very still and looking at the wall. And I recently talked to my mom about it, and she's like, Zach, when you sleep, you look like you're just constantly having a seizure.
Yeah. So
if we walked into your room and you were laying face down in your pillow, not moving at all, we knew you were awake. And I was like, okay, well, why didn't anyone say anything? And they're like, because it was funny. She was like, we would leave your door open on purpose and just sit in our room and watch to see how long you would lay like that. And I remember being a kid going like, I can kind of see that light's still shining. What are they doing? Please, I gotta catch this Kangaskhan in the safari zone.
Okay.
All right.
So there's some prominent examples of mermaids though that have come to light.
Okay. I'm very excited.
Ow. Number one's the Fiji mermaid.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Fiji mermaid? So Fiji mermaid was exhibited in London.
Is that where Fiji
in
is?
1822? No, it is not.
Okay.
And later was acquired by P.T. Barnum in 1842. Now, if P.T. Barnum sounds familiar,
Barnum and Bailey's?
Barnum and Bailey's. They used to have the
circus, right?
Yeah, the circus, and before that, they did like the freak show stuff.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah,
like on a moral level and just like a person with a human brain.
Yeah, and so the Fiji mermaid was one of their big attractions. I'm gonna pull a picture of it here now for you.
Make sure you send it to me so I can put it on Twitter. Fiji mermaid. Did you watch that? Did you watch the freak show season of American Horror Story?
I did.
I didn't really like it. I didn't like Evan Peters' crab hands.
Oh yeah, the crab hands. Yeah,
I didn't like that.
That's scary.
I don't like body horror. I'm learning as I get older.
That's a thing that gets lots of people.
What was I about to say?
So this is also like it ended up showing up on like Ripley's Believe It or Not and that sort of thing too. So this is the Fiji mermaid.
Oh, I think I have seen pictures of that.
And what it turned out to be is they put a monkey skeleton on a fish.
Oh.
And
that'll do it, huh?
That'll do it.
Who did it? Probably Mr.
Barnum? They traced the mermaid's manufacture to a Japanese fisherman.
Oh man. Hey. That's a tie in the next week.
Oh.
Japanese fisherman gonna make an appearance next week.
There's another similar fake mermaid at the what is this? I can't say. What is this word? Horniman Museum has also been reassessed as a from mermaid to merman, but DNA testing was inconclusive as to species. But it is also a monkey and a fish that was made in Japan.
Man, that's kind of depressing.
In Iran, there is a museum that holds a sea devil. That was a mermaid that they were claiming for a while there. And it's a smaller picture.
That's weird.
That is a dried stingray.
Nah, beans. Why you got legs like that though?
Because that's the like back part of its fins. Fake mermaids made in China and the Malay archipelago. Out monkey fish parts were imported to Europe by Dutch traders since the mid 16th century. And their manufacturing goes back even earlier. There was a whole racket that was being run of we made a bunch of mermaids and we're selling them.
I mean, that's smart. That's really smart.
Absolutely. The world's just opened up across like borders and people are trading, and you're gonna sell that. Absolutely, no problem.
Hey, look at what we found.
Yeah.
What two animals would you fuse together to sell?
What am I trying to make is the bigger
It's
question,
up to you.
Right? Because I have a feeling they already had folklore about mermaids based on how long those stories go back.
Well, you create whatever you want, assuming that there's folklore behind it.
Okay. So we are going to take a giraffe's head.
Okay.
And put it on an orangutan's body. It's kind of a nightmare, right?
Yeah. Well, this kind of ties back into, I think we talked about this back in season 1 of finding out that we've been drawing dinosaurs wrong.
Yeah.
Based off of their skulls. That's a fun one though. I wonder what that would look like. I saw a cool orangutan mug at the antique store the other day. Also, Kermit McDonald's cups.
Hell yeah.
They were $7 and I really wanted them.
I feel like we had those at one point.
I'd be surprised because these ones were from 1980.
Yeah, no, I've got 1989 Batman McDonald's cups.
I mean, that makes sense. But yeah, I might go back there and get those Kermit glasses. Those are pretty cool. I think if I had to fuse two animals, I guess I should have been thinking about this.
What you're talking about, Kermit cups?
I was talking about the Kermit cups.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to take an alligator or crocodile head.
Yeah.
And I think I'd like to do the same thing. Put it on something bipedal.
Yeah. Right? It's the juxtaposition of...
Yeah. It's like, hey, now this isn't supposed to be walking around like this.
It's like, what is going on here?
Hear me out, though.
You just make lizard folk at that point.
Hey, wait. Lemur body.
Oh. Way too big head?
Way too big head. Kind of funny. But, hey, kind of funny.
Got it. Never mind. Changing my answer. Front end of a cat and front end of a dog. Cat dog.
Stupid show.
That's all I have for mermaids.
But hey, I'm going back to my creation.
Okay.
It's really funny. He's gonna be falling around a lot with that big old head. If he gets at you though, you're done for.
What you've created is Mawile.
What? Oh, I have. Oh God, I have.
You made a Pokemon.
I hate it. I hate that Pokemon.
Why?
Why is it steel typed?
I don't know.
I didn't understand that for a long time as a kid, and I used to run into it in that cave on, is that Duford Island in that Emerald? And it took until I was probably like 18 or 19 years old and really learned what the typings were that I was like, oh, that's why I couldn't ever find anything that would affect that.
Yeah.
I have created Mala. Yeah, dude. Crocodiles. I saw a TikTok of this girl that was like feeding crocodiles like at like a zoo job or something like that, and that thing got a hold of her hand, and there was like 4 people trying to rip that thing's mouth open, and it was just spinning. And I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, you're done for. Stop messing with these dinosaurs. Leave them alone.
They've been here way too long.
I wonder if that one in Jefferson.
Know the meta.
Yeah. Crocodiles are the meta. You heard it here first.
No, crocodiles aren't on meta. I've got a whole YouTube page that some guy has done that's breaking down animals into what's meta and what's OP.
Look,
on the Earth server.
I need you to send me that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, wait. What animal? Oh, you're biased, you know. If I had to pick one animal that's probably in the meta right now.
Well, like, the number one is people.
Yeah, makes sense. I think I'm gonna go with a panther. I feel like panthers are probably pretty high.
I mean, are we compared to the overall meta?
Yeah.
I think it's in like C tier.
Fuck.
What you got to do is you got to pick domesticated pets because they don't work for their XP. You give it to them.
Oh, okay, all right. I was thinking of it just in a pure fight.
Oh, well, that's a different thing. That's kind of closer to what we do in the first season.
I guess so. Yeah, no, I was thinking of like, all right, what animal's the perfect killing machine? Dude, I hate sharks. Sharks are the perfect killing machine.
They are.
No, they're not. They can't swim backwards.
Yeah, and if they get turned upside down, they
go
pass
sleep.
out.
Dude,
Orcas.
hammerheads, stupidest looking animal on the face of this earth.
Hammerheads can be 16 feet long.
Yeah, don't care. Guess what? Punch you right in your fucking ugly face. Your ugly long face. I'm gonna do a kickflip with your head. I don't know how to do a kickflip.
So what you do is
welcome to our skating podcast. My neighbor Tony Hawk. Joey that helped us out with the idea for last week and is always in chat is trying to talk about he's trying to do like a true crime podcast.
Yeah.
And him and Marcus, they were trying to think up like names, and Marcus was just like, my neighbor serial killer. And I was like, I'll sue you into dirt. I was like, I've got no legal copyright over it. Yeah. I will sue you into the dirt of the thing that we copied. Oh, dude.
But that's it for me for mermaids. Sightings. Every mythology has a variation on them. Mm-hmm. Pretty much since the beginning of recorded history. Honestly. And so
yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about though. You take a Native American tribe from like a landlocked area. Mm-hmm. You show them mermaid folklore, they ain't ever going to the coast.
Yeah, no.
You got things like that out there? No thanks. You want to ride a bison?
No, I don't like bulls.
Okay. Why?
Because when you break it down to its core components, that's a monster.
Yeah.
And it lives 3 miles in every direction of me.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm good.
I mean, that's fair.
My sister sent me pictures. She went to the zoo. Sent me pictures of like the longhorns.
Why are they so big?
Yeah. Right?
Also, I know I don't keep up with rodeos. I can't believe that there aren't more stories of people just getting impaled by those things.
Well, what you're thinking of is the reason I don't like bulls, and that would be the running of the bulls.
That doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe it. I don't believe that they do that.
They do.
I don't believe it.
It's terrifying.
Unless I go and see it with my own eyes, I will never believe it.
All right, we got to take a trip to Spain
because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Like, there's a lot of stuff that people do that does not make sense. Running of the bulls,
like the one where they roll the cheese down the hill.
No, I get that. I get that one.
Right, but you're just the bull in that scenario.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna eat that cheese.
But the bulls aren't the one organizing the running of the bulls. That would be. I get why people chase that cheese down the hill. Sometimes it's fun to roll down a hill like that.
Yeah,
and
people get really freaking hurt.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, I just don't believe that they do it.
Hi, Penguin.
Hello. Yeah, I don't believe it. That's my second hard stance for this episode.
Yeah. I don't believe in the running of the bulls.
It doesn't happen. It just doesn't. It just does not make sense to me.
All right, everybody get your passports. We got to go to Spain.
We do a lot of stuff that does not make sense.
And I'll watch from the rooftop.
But you're telling me that an entire city just goes, you know, it'd be fun, guys, if we let a bunch of bulls run wild.
Wild. They have like 25-hour work weeks, and then they like sleep and drink the rest of the time. It's rad, except for the part where they run from bulls for fun.
Well, it's probably why they run from it's probably why they have those work weeks. It's because once a year there's just a bull fiasco. Man, if I lived in a city where they just released bulls once a year,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to work 40-hour work weeks. I gotta get home before those bulls get out. What do you mean?
It's not a surprise day that they release the bulls.
It would be to me. I'm an idiot.
All right, we have to end this episode.
Okay. Hey, Tom, did you let the bulls out today? Oh, shit. I drove my Fiat.
So this has been
Nonsense. This has been nonsense.
It has been nonsense, but it's also been My Neighbor Mothman.
Oh, man. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
I hope you've enjoyed. I hope everyone had as much fun listening as we did doing it.
Mermaids are weird.
Yeah, they are. Kind of scary.
And have been cited for way too long. So there's something up, but we don't know what it is.
Look, I'm chalking it up to it's the ocean. God, that just scared the hell out of me. I'm just Gracie May this morning. You make too loud of a noise and I'm done for. But yeah, so this has been this episode.
You can find us on social media.
Yeah, you can find us on Twitter. The show is at Mothman Podcast. I am personally on Twitter at Baby Mothman.
And I am Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
You can find Coralie, who made our artwork, at Lychan_. She did a fantastic job.
You can get 15% off your Noob Energy.
What's Noob Energy?
It is the energy drink that we are sponsored by.
How are we going to do this? How are we going to tie this into mermaids? Hey, do you want to speed up your evolution and become a mermaid? Pour Noob all over yourself. All right, that's it.
There you go.
Ad read done.
15% off with code Mothman15.
Yeah, you can do that. Vegan friendly. 10 calories. Makes you sexy.
Yeah, all these things.
I mean, look at me. Look what I look like right now.
Singles, 6-packs, and 12-packs.
Yeah, I'm gross right now. It's because I haven't had a Noob in 2 weeks.
That's what that'll do it to you.
I have a Noob. I'm dripping with gravitas. And Noob, because I poured it on myself because I really won't be a mermaid.
You speed up that evolution.
I really won't be a mermaid. Oh, my evolution sped up. Now I'm just sticky.
Well, no, you're not sticky. There's no sugar.
Is that what makes things sticky?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Boom. No sticky after you pour it all over yourself.
Noob Energy, the first energy drink that won't make you sticky if you make a little or a purposeful
What else? You can send us an email.
You can. It's at thatmothmanpodcast@gmail.com.
Tell us your stories if you've had sightings of cryptids or paranormal or anything fun that you want to tell us. You can shoot it to us there or on Twitter.
I'm gonna check the email right now.
And I feel like I'm forgetting one more thing that we do.
You can watch us live at twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming. Yeah.
Archives go up on the Board Nerds YouTube channel of the episodes broken out, and then like full archives go on the Skeleton Crew Gaming like stream archive channel with all the other nonsense that I do.
You can buy merch for this or Board Nerd stuff in general at boardnerds.store.
Yep.
You can watch, the other podcast that Levi do.
Super Board Nerd Show.
Super Board Nerd Show. New episode coming soon?
New episode I'm going to try to record this week.
Yeah, well, do you remember last time?
I do. Not this week. By the time next week's episode comes out, we live in a wonky time frame.
Yeah, look, there's a global pandemic going on. Time's not real.
No.
What else isn't real? Running with the Bulls. You heard it here first. Now, there's probably a lot of people that don't. Wait.
Yeah.
Don't know. I like to be stupid.
I think Red Bull sponsors it at this point.
I mean, that's on brand.
That's like the best marketing possible.
Do you remember, dude, those old Red Bull commercials were so good. Those little like sketch drawn ones. Real good. Then they had to go like, oh, we're going to jump from the stratosphere. Ugh, that makes no sense.
We can talk about that afterwards. That was the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scariest thing I ever saw on TV gotta be... Gotta be the Leprechaun 2 movie.
Alright, we're gonna end this. See y'all next week.
Yeah, see you next week. If you're watching the stream right now, see you right now. But in a couple minutes.
As we take a small break.
Take a little pee-pee break. For you little pee-pee boys.
Alright. Oh.
Someone texted me during the middle of this, and they're like, can you guys just stay on topic for fucking 2 minutes? To which I very quickly replied, no.
We can edit the podcast when it goes up.
You want to watch me talk about nonsense? Just here I go. Want to see me do it again? Granassi just subscribed with tier 1. Does that say 36 months?
It does.
You guys like scat? Is that what that says?
That says yes.
Only yours. Mail it to me at Levi's address.
Don't send poop to my house.
Hand deliver it. It's what I do.
Bring poop to my
It's what I do every 2 weeks.
You need a drink or your potty?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna go give us back up then.
All right. Ah, fuck. Not Pokemon Go. That's not what I need. Not the Iran Palace.
Get that dugong. It's all right. The Christmas event will come back around, and then you'll be primed and ready.
I'm always primed and ready.
Alternatively, you could put an ice lure on a...
Dude, all right, look, this is the biggest thing that sucks about where I live now. I don't have any gyms anywhere near a close enough distance.
Yeah.
Like, living in Athens, I had that one outside of Locos that I could just, battle for, like, raids and stuff. Nothing near me. Finally caught all 6 of those psychic types for that,
yeah, right?
Space thing.
Took forever.
Took forever, and then I didn't win a raid.
Oh yeah,
because I was sitting at the house and I was like, oh man, I bet there's like a gym somewhere around here. And I spun that little map around. And I was like, nope. I was like, I guess I could drive down to downtown Commerce, but do I really want to drive to downtown Commerce for Pokemon Go?
Yeah, I would go to downtown Gainesville and just like there's a spot. If you sit on the right part of the square, you can hit like 3 gyms and 4 Pokestops.
Yeah.
I'll just say.
I remember when we did that.
Yeah.
All right.
Before friends were a thing in the game.
Oh God, it was, wasn't it? Were raids even in at that point? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Or they had just gotten introduced.
Wow.
Oof.
Hey,
let me turn my ringer down.
You want to do the podcast?
Yeah, we can do the podcast.
Okay. Would you like me to start?
Preferably since.
Hey, all right. You're in Japan.
Oh, cool.
You like whales?
Yeah, whales are pretty all right.
Why are you on this whaling boat?
Oh no, that's not the kind of whale boat I want to. That's not the place I want to be on a whaling boat.
Yeah, Japan got some issues with the whaling boats.
Let me rethink my stance here. Hang on.
I mean, you already messed up. And it's the 1990s.
Mbop is the hit song
in Japan
sure.
On whaling boats.
Mbop was huge.
So you're on a whaling boat.
The Spice Girls.
You're in Japan. Shut up. You're looking for your whale. I don't know how they. I don't know how they find whales on whaling boats. Probably just looking for.
There's probably a bunch of guys that just sit outside. I mean, now there's like sonar.
Yeah.
But my brain went back to like olden times where people just kind of looked at the ocean and went, "Hey, there's a whale."
Hey, dude, in Japanese.
Don't know it. Not gonna do an accent.
Thank you. Sorry. So you're on your whaling boat. Wait. Jake said no need to I didn't see his message.
Oh, yeah.
So you're on your whaling boat. You're looking for the whales. Trying to find them.
Gotta.
Where are these whales at?
Need to find these whales.
Gotta find them for all their blubber.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you use, like, there are people who go out and, like, hunt for whale vomit to make perfume out of. Ambergris is what, like, perfume's made. Dude, expensive perfume's made out of.
People who can smell are so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't know.
When you're looking around for your whales and you think you see one.
Oh.
You call out and you go, hey,
there's a whale over there.
Hey, whale, over there.
Why am I so far away on this boat?
Well, I figure that you're probably not like right next to the captain.
Oh, okay.
I probably didn't have crow's nest. That's kind of a pirate thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, and they say, hey, how long's that whale? Oh, I don't know, probably 60 to 90 feet. Which I think is very big for a whale.
I can do some research while we continue.
Okay. And then, you steer your boat and you go, I'm going to go closer to that whale so we can go get him.
Yeah.
For all his good skin and fat. And then you realize that whale has arms.
Oh, no.
And hands.
That's worse.
And fingers.
No, you keep making it not great.
Yeah, and a head.
That's not a whale.
And a humanoid head.
That's not a whale.
Uh-huh.
Blue whales are the big one. That's the biggest one. 87 feet.
Okay, yeah. So this is a blue whale-sized humanoid with a head, arms. People can't decide if it has legs or a mermaid-like tail.
Okay.
So this could just be a 90-foot-long mermaid. This week on My Neighbor Mothman, we're talking about the engine.
Can't say that.
Oh, shit. Gotta go.
Okay. I'm looking at whale lengths here.
Okay, yeah.
Sperm whale's 52 feet. Humpback whale's 49 to 52. Beluga's 14. Fin whales 61 to 66.
Welcome to My Neighbor Whale Man.
I'm Levi.
The Whale Man.
The Whale Man.
You're listening to WROK. The Whale. The Whale. This is Johnny in the Whale.
If I had my buttons, I could do sound effects.
But this is My Neighbor Mothman. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
This is our unsolved mysteries, true crime, X-Files, cryptozoological, spooky stories to tell in the dark.
You know what I just thought of? We should start planning a Halloween episode. This is our first Halloween.
Is it? Is it?
I think so.
Wait a second. Now I have to look at something.
Or I was wrong.
I think...
I don't know when we first started.
Me neither. I think we were going.
Were we? Maybe. We should plan a Halloween episode regardless.
Yeah, we should also take a look and see when our 1 year is.
Yeah. Because we skipped a couple of weeks, so it's not going to be at episode 52.
Hey. I'm just letting you know this episode that we started this a year ago tomorrow.
Oh. Well, all right then.
What was our Halloween episode?
We're dumb. Welcome to My Neighbor Dumb Man.
We talked about Halloween because the Halloween... All right, so October 25th, we put out Man-Eating Trees.
Oh, yeah.
And then November 1st was Skinwalkers.
Yeah, that's right. We did two pretty scary ones back to back.
Yeah, okay. But we should do like an actual like Halloween episode. I'm down to do that. Man, we've been doing this for a year?
Yeah.
Holy
How about
shit.
that?
You've moved.
Yeah.
I've moved twice.
Yeah. Yeah, because we started in the other house.
We started in the bad room.
Yeah.
We started in the very bad room.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, because we did we had you brought it up during that first Halo stream.
Yep.
In that terrible room that was so bad. I hated that room. Holy shit.
Me too.
We've been doing this for a year. Now I'm sad. All right. So back to the big scary whale thing.
Back to the nightmare whale.
Yeah. So I saw this one on Twitter. I had sent out a tweet from the page from the show page, and I had tagged it with the hashtag cryptids. Yeah. I was like I should look at the cryptids hashtag, see what I got.
Good call.
And then I saw that I didn't listen to I probably should have listened to their episode. I saw that Let's Get Haunted, the podcast that Steve MLG Haunt, his wife does.
Okay.
They did an episode on this.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, I should look into this thing. Because they normally do like ghost stuff. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, cool little ghost story. And I looked into it, and like the first line of the article is, hey,
I thought I fixed that.
Giant whale humanoid in Japan. And I was like, oh shit. Now you've got me.
Yeah, I gotta know more now.
You gotta know more? Well, luckily, I've got some more for you. Excuse me. So, Injin, which translates to human in Japanese.
Okay. Sorry, the motorcycles are drag racing outside the neighborhood.
Damn whippersnappers.
These damn kids and their
motorbikes.
Motorcycles.
All right, so
just like Akira out here.
God, dude, I love that movie. Some website, I can't remember if it was their official website, just put that jacket up for sale.
Oh yeah,
it was like $400.
You can buy a less expensive one on a cosplay website,
probably,
that will look pretty much the same.
You know what I want to buy from a cosplay website? I want to buy one of those little like robe things from Demon Slayer.
I don't know.
You watch?
No,
that makes sense. Demon Slayer is good. Look, I've lost it. I've gone off the deep end. You want to know what I was doing before I came over here today?
What's that?
I was laying in bed watching Digimon while reading Haikyuu. Yeah, and someone was like, "Hey, you want to come hang out this morning?" I was like, "Can't. Too busy. Got to read the volleyball manga." Got to read the manga about the volleyball.
I got to watch the new version of the Digimon series.
I'm starting with the original.
I watched through Tamers, which is about where I gave up anyway. And so I was like, well, I'll just start back at the beginning because I like Tai and all them. Yeah.
I don't remember watching that show at all as a kid. Mm-hmm. But like watching back through it, I'm like, I remember some of this stuff. So maybe I did watch some of it. Shellmon, terrifying. Yeah. Out of all, and also Digimon goes off the hinges so fast.
It does.
2 episodes in, hey, this is just a robot Digimon. This is just Terminator.
Yeah.
All right, back to this.
Yes.
1990s. Pacific or whaleboat out in the Pacific. A fisherman claimed to have seen it. And the entire boat, of course, astounded by the size of it. And even more shocked by its ostensibly albino, distinctly humanoid form. So it's just straight white and huge.
Okay. So they taught the Titans from Attack on Titan how to swim. That's gross and scary.
Yep.
Okay. Don't love it.
Don't love it. It's bad. I've showed Levi a picture.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that'll be up on our Twitter.
It's said to be between 60 and 90 feet in length. Described as a humongous, blubbery, whale-like creature whose smooth, pale form vaguely resembles the head, torso, and appendages of a human being.
Yeah.
With some people, saying that it's got legs, some people saying that it's got a tail. A lot of reports that it has like full-on like 5-finger hands.
Is it like actively swimming?
From what they say, it just kind of glides through the water.
Okay.
which to me, much scarier.
Yeah.
There are some eyewitnesses who said that the legs, however, will move. But the arms seem to be kind of tendril-like.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be like sinewy muscle. But they've been sighted in the Pacific, Antarctic, and Atlantic Oceans. So it's
not just a Japan thing.
No, but it was first seen in Japan. What's up, kitty cat? They say most observers say that the facial features are pretty much indistinct, other than 2 huge eyes and a mouth-like slit. So, arguably as scary as it could be.
Yeah.
You take those eyes away, though, a little bit scarier. But it's what I couldn't find is if anyone has seen the eye, like if it's got like irises.
Yeah. Or if it's just like kind of
There's kind of like big black eyes or something
like
like that.
Shark's eyes.
Yeah. Most accounts list only seeing them during the night, so they seem to be nocturnal. With most people thinking that it was either a albino whale or a just thing of ice, until they got close enough to realize that it had arms.
Oof.
Which you'd think you'd be able to see from pretty far away. We got a little drawing here.
That's unsettling.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
I don't like how old they made the face look. The initial like documentary reports of this come from pretty much around the 90s, late 20th century. While the like people were able to kind of like trace back things that seemed like they could have been it, but weren't really concrete. But yeah, everyone pretty accepts that it didn't get any notoriety until that first sighting in the 90s that appeared online on a Japanese forum known as 2channel.
Okay.
Don't know what that is.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, one more time?
2channel. Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Channel.
There's a website?
It's a website.
So I do know what that is. That's what 4chan was born from. 2chan was first. And then 4chan. And then they did 8chan. And I don't know. I just remember that.
Geek check.
It's a nightmare. All those websites like that are a nightmare.
Yeah. The individual who first posted this was reported to have been working on a government whale research vessel, which, knowing the Japanese and their feeling towards whales,
yeah, they do some stuff with whales that ain't great.
I don't think they were researching them.
They were researching them for flavor.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat that big thing. Oh, that big thing's got arms. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat its arms right off. So this person claims that they were just kind of out in the boat and it just rose from the depths to the surface of the water and then went back down.
Cool.
Kind of like a whale.
So it's able to control how buoyant it is.
Seems so.
Oh. Because if it was like, let's take a skeptic's look at this. Let's say it's like a old carcass or something.
Yeah, it can't go back down.
It would just float there. It wouldn't. Yeah. That's why I asked if it like actively swims or not.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to suss out if it's
just floating.
If it's just something floating there.
I thought you were thinking, does it use its arms to swim like a human being?
Yeah, well, that also. Because that's way scarier.
I can't decide if it's scarier than it just appearing and then just zooming off. Because I feel like if I was out in the water and I saw just this like, all right, so wait, human arms are probably about what, like 3 feet long?
Like individually?
Yeah. 2 feet long? I shouldn't do that.
There's like 6 hummingbirds outside.
There are a bunch of them. They know.
Thank you for the follow. I mean, well, they're close to your length of your body if you.
That's probably about two and a half feet.
Wingspan. Yeah.
Because you got the chest. So that would make their arms what? About 30 to 40 feet long. So just a casual 4-story building just coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, because that's way scarier to me. That's a giant swimming.
That's just Michael Phelps.
He's going.
He's just out training.
Swimming. He's a big man, but not that big.
God, dude, the way he just looks is weird. The crew of this boat originally thought it was a foreign submarine. You know, until
with size,
until the arm showed up, which I can, respect. There are persistent rumors that suggest members of this research team managed to snap a series of extraordinary photos of the thing during their brief encounter, but these images were allegedly suppressed in order to spare the government-funded research team the shame and financial ruin of being associated with this unusual event.
Damn it. Show me.
Let me see them.
I'll give them $20 for them.
We've got another picture from a satellite.
Oh.
Now that one could just be a very big whale.
Could be. But usually things that are albino and wild don't live long.
Yes. That's from 2008 Google Earth.
No, all right. Google Earth just doing it.
Google Earth
so that means somebody is scouring the oceans
for Google Earth
on Google Earth looking for things.
God, dude, it'd be so cool to have that job,
right?
Actually,
would it? That's like the guy who sits at the receiving end from space, waiting for a message to come in.
Yeah, except instead of aliens showing up, I'd fall down into the water if something went wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about finding something out there. I'm worried about if my helicopter goes down and I have to be in the water.
Oh, see, no, I imagined the scan of Google Earth from the satellite. And someone's on a computer just pixel by pixel going through the ocean.
That don't scare me at all.
No, that's just tedious and terrible.
Yeah. I was thinking, because that they do like the Google like cars that have got the cameras on them. I was thinking that just like two dudes in a helicopter just scanning all this stuff with this big old camera.
No way.
And then I was like, helicopter go down, helicopter go in water, bad water,
deep water,
bad water, deep water, go down in that dark
That's
water.
in there.
That's in there.
The other things we talked about. Mermaids.
Hate it. So of course, as soon as this, went up on the internet, it blew up.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't it? November of 2007, buzz surrounding, new pictures of the monster and whatnot got so much buzz that the editors of Japan's Moo magazine decided to publish an article regarding this puzzle, is what they called it.
Yeah.
Moo magazine was a periodical that is dedicated to the dissemination of information regarding all manner of paranormal phenomena. So they've got like a X-Files magazine.
That's just like what National Enquirer and all those like tabloids are, but it's for spookies.
It's for stuff we'd be into. The author of the piece speculated that these as of yet unidentified creatures were likely indigenous to the icy waters of the southern oceans. Moo even displayed a Google Maps image, which is what I just showed you.
Yeah.
Of what was evidently a ninjin swimming in the South Atlantic off the coast of Namibia. No way I said that right.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I'm going to show you a picture that has been figured out to be a hoax, but it's just kind of funny to look at.
Oh, yeah, that looks like a PlayStation 1 bad guy.
This was posted soon after the article when a lot of people started posting stuff, being like, "Oh, look what I saw."
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oof. So, soon after the article was published, a mini deluge of accounts, photos, and grainy video footage flooded the web, but most agree that these unverified reports and images constitute little in the way of real evidence. None of this, however, has dissuaded those who believe the Ninjin are corporeal life forms from speculating that the Japanese government is actually taking these sightings very seriously and is amassing a huge body of evidence regarding their existence and just keeping it under wraps.
Oh.
Which, considering the... Oh, dude.
You just had a revelation mid-sentence. What's up?
You think that the Japanese government's done like a data drop?
No way.
Not on these, but just like in regard, like how like how
we just had ours.
UFOs.
I don't know,
dude. I'd love to get my hands on that.
I feel like they would be much tighter on that sort of thing.
Probably.
They would also, as like an entire like governmental system, be able to keep that secret because
they seem to have things going on better than we do.
Yeah.
God, dude, if I could though, I would go through and like I'd learn Japanese to translate it.
Yeah.
There are scads of rumors concerning men in black like agents warning witnesses to suppress their images and remain silent. A few proponents of the Ninjin also claim that the bulk of the shoddy paragraphs and half-baked stories are created by an anonymous and clandestine organization to cover up the truth. And it's to kind of like take you off of the
real trail.
Yeah. And this is my favorite paragraph that came out of the article, the first article that I read about this. Any student of ufology will realize that this is the same tact used by the U.S. and many other governments to debunk the very real UFO phenomenon during the 20th century. Skeptics suggest that this method was employed to reduce the ever-growing paranoia regarding the flying saucers during the Cold War, but many others believe that they are doing more than preventing panic. They were and still are hiding one of the greatest secrets never told. USA gave us a little bit. They gave us a little taste.
Well, I think they went with if we give them just enough, they'll go, see, I told you, and then not care anymore.
Yeah, they'll shut up about it.
And we did.
We didn't.
We didn't, but we as a country did.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been much bigger news.
Yeah.
But the only person talking about it, us and Tom DeLonge. That piece of man. So, we got a couple explanations.
Yes, please.
Most commonly accepted one is that it is one giant ray that is just injured.
Okay.
And that people are exaggerating the size of it. Yeah, giant rays do not get that big.
Yeah, no. They get pretty big, but we went to the aquarium when we were in Arizona, and there was one that was like a good 15 feet across or something. It was big.
Yeah. These guys are more long than they are.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So there is also a fairly widely accepted Japanese explanation for this. That's more up our alley, which is water demons.
There we go. It's big.
I don't like it.
But it is wider than it is long.
Yeah.
It's 3,600 pounds.
That's pretty big. That's a pretty beefy boy right there.
I'm pull up no bones in that either.
That's 2 tons.
Pull up the
So apparently Japan has got a lot of different water demons.
Yeah.
We got the turtle-shelled primate, known as the Kappa.
Yep.
To the Baku. It gave an explanation for what that is. Can't read it.
Don't remember. Yeah.
No. I've got it written.
Yeah.
Can't say it. pachyderm.
Oh, yeah. A pachyderm, it would be like a donkey.
Sure.
It's an animal that carries stuff.
Whatever you say, buddy.
So the giant oceanic manta ray can grow up to 23 feet across.
That's pretty big. Hey, you want another one?
Yeah.
You want another one that's right up our alley? USO. Unidentified submersible object.
Oh.
UFOs, but down in
the water.
But down in that deep water. Down in that deep dark water. Apparently USOs, pretty big thing that people believe in over there. Never thought about it. Makes me kind of uncomfortable.
That reminds me of one that I almost covered called Bloop.
Bloop. I love that.
And it was a weird thing that showed up on a sonar that was like the size of a blue whale.
I think we've talked about this.
We may have brought it up.
Yeah.
There's not enough like to do a full episode on.
I've come up with my own theory on this.
Yeah.
Viral marketing.
For
Evangelion.
Counter argument. Godzilla.
Also makes sense. You've seen all of Evangelion?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's when it was like airing.
Did you watch the movies?
No. No.
I can't remember if this happened in the show but like I think it was in End of Evangelion where there was just a huge Rei Ayanami.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that. Maybe her wig fell off.
Maybe.
Hey, watch those Rebuild movies are on Amazon. Watch them.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to watch.
Aliens.
Yeah.
This article's conclusion: big ol' beluga whale.
Okay.
Big ol' albino beluga whale.
Beluga whales, now if I remember...
don't get to 90 feet long.
No, if I remember right, when I looked that up at the beginning of the show, they average about 15 to 17 feet long.
Yup. And I found another article that pretty much covered it the same, but had some more explanations that kind of go a little wild. So we're going to start with the first one. Misidentified whales, sharks, and squids. A new species of giant manta ray.
Yeah.
A misidentified iceberg. An undiscovered species of beluga. Let's see. Where do I want to go from this? Oh, okay. I'll go with this one. Aquatic sloth.
We gotta knock it off with the sloths. There's so many things that people go, it could be a sloth.
Could be a big old ground sloth.
And it's like, come on. How many things could be sloths?
This one, apparently.
My brain thought immediately of school of fish.
Ah, like wishy-washy?
Yeah.
Big brain.
Like a big school of fish, and that would explain why it wouldn't like swim. It would just kind of glide as a mass.
An evolutionary relative of humans.
No, we can't. We can't again. Not again.
Imagine instead of turning into this, we turn into 90 feet long ones.
That one seems a little ridiculous and far-fetched if I'm gonna voice my opinion on the matter. Due to the size.
A species of aquatic or semi-aquatic animal, likely descended from the large-sized carnivore animals such as, I will give you $10 if you can guess the first animal that they have listed in this list.
Is it aquatic?
It's got to be at least semi-aquatic, apparently, for them to include it on this list.
Plesiosaur?
No, leopards.
We gotta.
Leopard.
There's so much happening.
Yeah, this list that is 3 animals goes leopards, seals, or killer whales. One of these things is not like the other.
Maybe they meant leopard seals. Those are a thing that are in the water.
Hey, if they hadn't put a comma between leopards and seals, maybe.
Oof. Did they and?
Leopards, seals, or killer whales.
Oh, well, maybe the comma's a misclick. Why leopards?
But there wouldn't be an S after leopards. It would just be leopard seals, not leopard seals.
Why?
I need
explanation on leopards.
Oh, you're not
Hang on. I gotta see how far back their closest ancestor is. I'm pulling up genealogy of leopards.
A species of heavily evolved animal that is related to Colossicus, which, honestly, I saw a picture of one today on Griffin McElroy's TikTok.
Oh.
And when I saw that he had put it up, I was like, oh man, look at that. Hey, you want to see what this guy looks like?
Yes, please. Oh, it's the big salamander.
Yeah, it's a big old salamander.
Yeah, that seems wrong that would be in saltwater.
Yeah. Doesn't seem right.
Okay. So, already it jumps from when we get to class in the Kingdom, Phylum, Class, Order, Genus, Species.
Yes.
Yeah. We hit Mammalia, which already takes us into a troubling area for them being in the water because there aren't a lot. I need a chart is what I need, and I have a Wikipedia article on a phone.
Well, I have two more explanations from this article if you'd like to hear them.
Please.
A convergently evolved descendant of a shark and manta ray.
Well, manta rays are sharks.
This one's both.
All manta rays are both.
But this one's both, Levi.
Okay.
And the last one, now buckle in, because we're getting buck wild. Photo manipulation.
No. What?
And that's how they end it. They just go buck wild for 3 paragraphs and then go, or it's fake.
Did you watch that corridor video I posted in the Discord? It was them looking at the UFO videos that were released from the CIA stuff.
Which Discord?
Ours.
Oh, no, I have not.
So they go on and explains like, here's how cameras work, and here's what's happening in a lot of these videos.
Makes sense.
And a lot of times it's like, hey, this camera that they bought really fucking sucks.
Makes sense. That's all I've got. That's all I've got from the Ninja.
I typed leopards ocean, hoping to get some sort of like other
leopards, water leopards,
like weird reference to No, that doesn't happen. I just get leopard seals. That's it.
Excuse me.
I just get leopard seals.
Yeah. Well, that stopped me dead in my tracks when I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, out of all animals, leopards. I don't even know if leopards can swim. I assume they can.
Yeah, big cats like water.
I know. That's why they call me Big Dog.
That's it. That's
big
why.
Big Dog go hunt.
That's why all of us call him Big Dog.
That's what they call me in high school.
Be sure to, when you tweet at him, refer to him as Big Dog.
You spell dog however you want.
Whatever feels right in the moment.
Yeah. Whatever you think perfectly encapsulates who I am as a person.
Well, like overall, this has been like a roller coaster of a character that is swimming around the ocean. Maybe.
It's a lot.
It is. It could be like a
leopard. I already covered that.
Even more colossal squid.
I mean, it could be.
Like it could tie to the crack because that would like have arm-looking things if it's kind of like splayed out a little bit.
Hear me out. Huge turtle no shell.
That's not how turtles work.
You don't know about Japanese turtles?
Turtles' shells are attached to their spines.
Maybe not in Japan. Maybe not in the Japanese side.
I love the devil's advocate part on how turtles work.
I don't know how they do it over there. Japanese be remixing stuff.
They do.
Hey, you guys seen Turtles 2? These ones don't have shells. And they're...
At that point, that's just a lizard. Yeah. It's turtle out of shell, just like some shitty lizard.
Hey guys, this is Turtle Prime.
No.
Turtle Prime.
Be sure to use your Turtle Prime subs on the channel.
Thanks, I love Fortnite 69420 for the Turtle Prime. Can we get a? We should get a. We should do emotes for this.
Yeah.
I don't know how Twitch emotes work though. Don't you have like a cap of how many
you can have? Yeah. And like right now, I've got I think I've just got 3 emotes, but they're like also they tier, like based on tier subs too. So like some of them are locked off. So like I made the shame car the first one because that one's funny.
That one is funny.
So this has been My Neighbor Mothman, I guess.
Has been. It's been My Neighbor Turtle Man.
Yeah.
I think this is a bit that we haven't used enough.
My Neighbor Blank Man.
Yeah.
We've
used it twice in this episode. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
I hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was a nightmare roller coaster.
It was a lot. For the first time in a long time, we can technically do a fight club.
We can.
It's going to beat the living shit out of Caddy. It's going to grab Caddy by its neck and throw it to the moon.
So here's the issue I have. It's got a mouth. Has it got teeth?
Don't know.
Is it even carnivorous?
Don't know.
Yeah. Because most big things like that at that size are not.
Nope.
Or they're not that they're not carnivorous. So stupid. It's not. It's that they don't like attack. They eat like krill and plankton and small things. Tons and tons of small things.
Hear me out though.
Everything's small compared to its size.
Well, that wasn't what I was going to say, but that is true. He ain't got to eat them. Maybe he's just mad.
He's just mad.
He's just mad.
You can find us on Twitter.
You can. I'm not done. Turtle Prime mad. No. Turtle Prime angry.
Turtle Prime's Gamera.
Yeah. Turtle Prime got some problems.
What if it has a berserk, creepy human face?
I mean, those pictures kind of...
Yeah. You'll see those on Twitter when the episode goes up.
But yeah, you can find the show on Twitter at Mothman Podcast. You can find me personally on Twitter at Baby Mothman.
And me at Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
You can find Coralie, who did our lovely artwork, at Lychan_. Should check and see if our commissions are open for the next recording. You can email us at thatmothmanpodcast@gmail.com.
And you get sick 15% off Noob Energy, the energy drink that sponsors us, by using code Mothman15.
Kickstart your evolution to be Turtle Prime. Hey, do you want to see a Turtle Prime in live action? Pour Noob on a turtle.
No, don't do that.
That's bad. That was a bad thing to say.
Don't do that.
Pour it on yourself, then you'll become Turtle Prime, but you won't be sticky.
No, you won't be sticky because there's no sugar. It's vegan friendly. It has 10 calories.
Made in the U.S.
Yeah. Singles, 6-packs, 12-packs.
Tastes delicious. 2 flavors.
I was going to say, we mentioned flavors last time. Let's bring them up this time.
Citrus Burst.
Hell yeah.
Clutching Kiwi.
Let's go.
Special 3rd flavor. Turtle Prime.
I was going to say turtle soup.
People eat that, don't they?
I mean, they used to.
Do they not anymore?
Not really.
Ah.
People went, but turtles are pets at some point in history, and everyone went, oh, I guess we're not going to eat turtles anymore. Also, it's hard to get the turtle out of the shell.
Not with Turtle Prime. He already out of there. You can just jump at him. Dive right in that water.
And the salmonella was a problem,
Dive right down in that deep, dark water. Take a bite out of Turtle Prime. I dare you. Turtle, I'm just letting you know, Turtle Prime angry, though.
Yeah.
You better get in and out of there quick. Hide perfectly in the small of his back where he can't reach you.
Oh, yeah, no. There's no chance.
I don't even know if those shoulders would go backwards. I guess ours don't.
No.
I don't know how shoulders work.
Bad.
Yeah. My knees are bad. I've been walking around moving stuff and just helping people.
Nope.
Knees bad.
Find us live.
No. I'm still talking about Turtle Prime.
No, I gotta end the show. People like 20 to 30 minute episodes, I've been informed.
People are gonna love Turtle Prime.
Twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming. Full archives of all our nonsense that we do goes up over there on YouTube, Skeleton Crew Gaming. Individual episodes get broken out on YouTube's our YouTube channel, Bored Nerds. And then we have a gaming channel that rarely gets footage nowadays called Big Round Couch Gaming.
I will be getting the Turtle Prime knowledge out there somehow. For now, just follow me on Twitter and I will keep you posted.
The gospel of Turtle Prime.
I'm going to start a Turtle Prime cult. Ooh, my stomach made it.
Yeah.
Let's see, we have anything else to shout out? Super Bored Nerd Show.
Yeah.
BoredNerds.store.
BoredNerd.store. Get you some
merch.
Get some merch.
Maybe Levi will make Turtle Prime merch.
Maybe. I was considering it in the moment that it was being discussed so heavily.
It's so good. It's my new favorite bit.
If only I was an artist and I could make all these shirts.
Yeah. If only I knew how to draw. I mean, I could. Turtle Prime kind of looks like he's easy to draw, though.
Yeah.
Maybe Turtle Prime shirt's coming.
Maybe.
I want a Turtle Prime beanie. I want Turtle Prime right there.
Turtle Prime written across it.
Oh, I just meant like the. Yeah, actually.
Just says the words Turtle Prime.
Well,
just so confusing to anyone.
Do we want Prime written out or do we want it like the exponent? Because I think the exponent would be funnier. Well, that's Turtle Square.
Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking about this entire time, not Turtle Prime.
Or Turtles Prime numbers.
I was thinking about Square this whole time.
That's the math man.
God damn it. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. Turtle Squared isn't as funny as Turtle Prime, though. Alright,
we'll have all the Transformers and then the leader will be a turtle.
Wait a second.
It'll be Turtle Prime.
Turtle with the exponent, but then in parentheses it says Prime.
The Prime, though.
Which I guess technically that's it just doesn't make sense.
No.
It can't be squared and a prime. Oh, man, now I'm into the math again. All right, this is a stupid show.
This has been My Neighbor Mothman.
My Neighbor Mothman. Thanks for coming out.
We'll see you on the next one.
If I get through this embarrassment. I'm so mad at myself. Turtle Prime.
Turtle Prime! Subscribe to Turtle Prime!
Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh, I've lost my fucking mind, dude.